going to find these mossy tumors supported by tendons. There's none. There's a tumor. As I was warned. Two tumors. So far, so good. Three tumors. Very good.
I'm out of range.
And I was left disappointed. Maya Beast. You too were disappointed. Maya Beast. I'll have to test the others. Ah, at last. The original king. Not at all that interesting. The Oracle Glade. I have discovered it. The shade of the caldera approaches the moon all slowly, a familiar, thoughtful look upon its face. Over time, Staghelm only grew more disconnected from our people. Some pose that he blames us, his people, for the loss of his son long ago during the War of the Shifting Sands. Others cite rumors of his escalating conflicts with Tyrande Whisperwind, the shining light of our people, our leader, Enodious. But many druids of the Cenarian Circle stand firm that he wants only what is best for all the Caldorae, and serve him unerringly towards that end. Vandal Staghelm carries the burden of our sins in our folks, and in so doing deserves the respect of us all. The shade of the Caldorae closes its eyes and fades away. Oh. What's that? A sentinel. And a priestess. Sentinel Arinia Cloudspray. I was dispatched with a small group of sentinels here to protect the Oracle Tree from the harpies that have made nests all around the glade. Little by little, we are trying to push them back. When the Oracle Tree attempted to send a runner to Nassus with a report, the messenger was attacked and killed by a group of the harpies. If you feel up to the task, go to the nests, slay them, and return their bones as proof of the deed.
Good luck, friend. I am honored.
Lady Sadra was once beloved of Elune, graceful and pure, despite as spun her silver threads through the moonlight, catching the evening mist. The silvery dew had strong healing powers and was kept at the nearby temple. But of late, Sathra has descended into madness. Her future generations are now threatened as well. Find Lady Sathra, Gordoth, and end her suffering. She dwells northeast of here, near the river. Gather her silvery spinnerets and bring her back to me. Corruption and madness can consume even the purest of Elone's creatures. It falls to us to bring peace to those that deserve it most.
Asha.
Very well. that? Looks like that other plant, but there's no plant, it's just... It's interesting, so let's go check it out. Oh, it is indeed one of the plants. It's a big one. This is an exotic sample of flora unseen in other parts of Teldrassil. The fronds of this plant shimmer in the forest light, giving it a twisting, pulsing aura. I believe that Denelan would want a specimen of this.
Too far away.
Prey? No, you didn't even match your cast.
I don't have no.
One hit.
It's too far away.
Is this... Yes, it is. Sathir the Ancient. Millions of Sathir. You live only to serve the Ancient One. Die to know. Sathir is the Ancient. Why is he here? Why? Will there be a quest to get rid of him? I hope so. Lady Sathra. Farewell, Lady Sathra. I didn't know you at all, but I guess you were not bad. Of course, before you were corrupted.
I'm out of range.
My talents will shred your puny body, human. Yes, of course.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target. I need a target.
Yes, this is gonna be offended. Alright, splendid. The Ancient One.
Hello.
The slashing talons and piercing beaks may prove a difficult match for your own abilities, Gordoth, but I have faith that you will not fail in this task. I'm impressed by what you have accomplished here in so short a time, Gordoth. Would that I could ask you to remain here to assist me with my duties, but I know in my heart that greater tasks lie ahead of you.
Farewell. What brings you here?
I regret the task that I have asked you to carry out, but Lady Sathra is beyond hope. It is our hope to offer the sacrifice of the spinnerets to Elune. With this sacrifice, Elune will bless Sathra so that she might be reborn, and at peace. The forest mourns for Lady Sathra, but it was something that had to be done. I hope now that she can rest in peace. Thank you, Gordoth.
Go in peace.
Alright, I go in peace. I guess. The spirit of Sathra is once again at peace. Oh wait, yeah. I think the spirit of Sathra is going to start wandering about this place here. This oracle tree, which looks like a weird cat. Drillin.
Can I assist you? Till next week.
Till next week. I'm afraid we may never again meet. Still, live long and prosper, I guess. But the ancient one, is the interesting one for me at this moment. Why is this ancient one there? Who is he? I do not know, and I am a little concerned, to be honest. Now let's see here.
Elun adore. Ashafel.
Let the working. Aurelian,
Can I assist you?
I have a few mossy tumors. Have you been to Wellspring Lake, Gordoth? Have you been hunting the timberlings there? Well done. I can use daggers? Well done, these tumors are the symptom of the timberling's disease. They are filled with a poison that we must cleanse from our new land. I will dispose of these tumors. Thank you, Gordoth.
Goodbye. I will be with you.
You have something for me? Where did you get this? I haven't seen a plant like this since a sojourn I made to the swamp of Sorrows decades ago. It's amazing that a specimen made its way to Teldrassil. It's grown to such a size. Thank you, Gordoth. Forgive my shortness of words, but there is a test I would like to perform on this front. I figured it out. I had to rush here to find you. It's so simple, really. The corruption has spread from Timberling to Timberling, but there's but one that is the source. Oakenscowl. He's been poisoned by the largest tumor I have ever seen. I would call it gargantuan, even. Oakenscowl used to reside in a cave near my lake, but has since found his way to a hook in the northeast of here, Gordoth. Hunt down Oakenscowl and collect the tumor. Remove the source of corruption from my home. Oakenscowl lingers as a dire reminder of how deep Teldrassil's corruption can spread, turning a being of pure nature into something of nightmare.
Goddess, watch over.
Well, let's find Oakenscowl then, northeast. He will be there, I think. Let's get to him. But the ancient one, he's what I want to know about. I've obtained your gargantuan tumor. Oakenscowl. There are so many problems here. Everyone suffers for some reason or another. There seems to be little I can do to prevent these sufferings. I can only help get rid of them once they take root. Shame.
What brings you?
Have you located Oakenscowl yet, human? I knew you were more than capable of ridding the lake of that horrible beast. It is a distressing situation. Oakenscowl was once a grand leader amongst his kind. But corruption does not discriminate between the lowly and the noble. The size of this tumor is quite disturbing, but I must study it to learn more about a disease that upsets the Timberling population. Thank you, Gordoth.
Be careful.
Well, oh, These have a nice color scheme, but this doesn't look too good. To be in the presence of the Oracle Tree it is almost to feel still take form. Along with the Druids, the Oracle Tree has been carefully monitoring the growth of Teldrassil. Our observations have been disheartening, but all is not without hope. The tree is indeed recovering since its blessing, but the growth is still somehow stunted, hindered. We suspect some portion of the corruption remains within the tree, waiting to be cleansed. We simply need to find it. There is one last moonwell that I would like you to visit. It is directly south of here, on the shores of the pools of Arlithrian. Be wary as you seek out the well, and keep your weapons close at hand, as it's a growing corruption from the bows of southern Teldrassil. When you have the water, I want you to bring it to a familiar face that you will see at the pools. She wishes to battle the corruption and has asked you for you personally.
Go with me.
A familiar face. She. Could it be the priestess Dayan? Did I guess? Did I not guess? I don't know. Most likely so. Pools of Arlithrian. It's a Furbolg encampment, is it not? Oh. Those are viciously corrupted.
I don't have a target.
Only by killing them it appears that the corruption can be... This is not good. Oh! A familiar face indeed! Tarindrella! I thought of the wrong person. Shade of the Kaldorei rests on the side of the Moonwell in peaceful contemplation. In weeks past, all of those living atop Teldrassil have found their memories blurry, as if time itself seized a portion of their lives. We break from this haze to find that Fandral Staghelm and many of his closest followers have disappeared without a word. But in his place, Shandor Stormrage awoke from the dream and returned to his beloved Tyrande Whisperwind. And with his return came Alexstrasza and Ysera, to at long last offer their blessings upon Teldrassil. Though a small corruption lingers, desperately longing to be cleansed, the bows of Teldrassil itself seem changed. Growth has begun anew. None know what to expect next, but with Malfurion and Tyrande reunited, a new hope dawns on the Kaldorei. Hope for lasting relief from the shadow that has been cast on our people for so long. The shade of the Kaldorei closes its eyes and fades away. And I think that is the last I will see of the shade of the Kaldorei. Oh, ancient Teldrassil protector. Oh, I didn't feel the violin. Whoops. So for the... Hello, Tarantella.
Hi!
It is good to see you again, Gordoth. I see you have succeeded in collecting the waters of the Moonwells on behalf of Corithras Moonrage. I hope you have learned much along the way. Indeed, I have spoken to Corithras on my way here, and he has gifted me with the waters you have been gathering. They may well prove useful sooner than we'd imagined. Strangely, the growing corruption we've felt is actually a good sign. Teldrassil has been burdened with this stain for a long time, and thanks to the blessings of the dragon aspects, only now is it coming to the surface in a form that we might strike against. As Teldrassil purges itself of the corruption that has perverted its growth for all these years, a malevolent growth has formed near the tree's edge, south of here. We have an opportunity to strike out and purge the source of the fell moss that has tainted the gnarl pine, the timberlings, and everything else. With the water that you've collected from the moonwells and the renewed strength of Teldrassil herself, I can grant you great power for a short while. Put an end to this corruption, Gordoth. As Malfurion tore the remains of saviors from Teldrassil, a great weight was lifted from the dying world tree. One last remnant of saviors remains to torment the Night Elf people, but Elune's champion approaches to finally free the tree completely. The vengeance of Elune, imbued with the power of nature and movement, increasing resistance to all forms of damage. And the victims are they? So there you are. Could it be that there are two agent? An evil entity? No, it doesn't seem so. Very well. I will be off then. Off to inform Tarantula that I have succeeded in my task. And apparently I'm now the champion of Elune. Interesting.
Is there trouble?
Elune be praised! Everything I had encountered suggested the corruption to be buried deep within Teldrassil itself. I had worried we might never be able to strike at the source without killing the world tree. I'm thankful I was wrong. Malfurion was the start to this great turn of fortune. Perhaps I will seek him out before I depart to the wilds again. Thank you, Gordoth. Thank you for everything you have done. You're sure to be a great hero someday. Our tasks are done here for now. This water proved to be of great importance, but it wasn't originally meant for me. Go ahead and bring it back to Gordoth at the crossroads. I'm sure he'd like you to deliver it to its original destination. I've been Gordoth Enodious.